We are recording.
Okay. So
Introduce. Alright, it's aSh GraY.
Alright, this song's called Billy. Arizona sun was sinking into red when Billy heard the blast of a pistol up ahead. Trying to beat the law down New Mexico way, but Billy made the law in this unlocked gate. Well, he shot to our fire in the middle of the night, and Billy rode harder just to keep himself alive. Horse kicked up and Billy went down. Bullet caught Billy when he hit the ground. Spent a long time running, Billy. Can't see your time is coming. Spent a long time burning up your soul. Spent a long time running, Billy. Can't see your time is coming. Better keep that horse and come down the road. Well, the boy couldn't tell he was on the wrong side. Billy got up and left the bar behind him, laughing to himself about the way he showed, about the light in New Mexico. Well, it wasn't the first time that Billy got away. He was known for leaving the law that way. And the grass growing down for Sumner Way, still read the legend to this day. Spent a long time running, Billy. Can't see your time is coming. Spent a long time burning up your soul. Spent a long time running, Billy. Can't see your time is coming. Better kick that horse and get on down the road. And the law isn't gonna give up on Billy. If the law is right down his trail. Yeah, the law isn't gonna give up on Billy. Saying, let's take Billy by the front of the courthouse jail. Spent a long time running, Billy. Can't see your time is coming. Spent a long time burning up your soul. Spent a long time running, Billy. Can't see your time is coming. Better kick that horse and get on down the road.
Nice.
You're so natural, man. I feel like yeah. And you wanna put? Do you wanna?
I'm okay.
All right. Come closer.
Sure. Okay.
Wow,
That
aSh.
song's about horses.
Yeah. You
Reminds me of my uncles.
Ah.
The four horsemen of the apocalypse.
The devil uncle.
Yeah. Right. So aSh, where'd you grow up?
Kind of all over the place. I was born in Pittsburgh, and then moved to Texas for about a year, then moved back to Pittsburgh, moved to Connecticut for a while, and then moved back to Texas. And I was there for like most of school and college. And spent most of the time in Texas, actually. So I say I'm from Texas most of the time because I was there like 19 years. So
All right.
it's a long time.
So do you feel like a Western kind of guy?
A little bit. It's
That was
definitely my
kind
blood.
of Western, right?
I'm
Yeah,
southern.
definitely.
You're Southern.
Way down south.
Like
Blue South.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Right.
South of the Earth's mantle.
And how did it feel, little Lawrence?
Tropical. But,
Nice. Have you ever been to Texas?
13 days in Texas.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit nervous about that.
Yeah.
They like my hat.
It's cute, your hat.
Sort of Irish in a weird way, right?
Maybe.
I'm still hungover from St. Patty's.
Well, you look like you could be a cousin to a leprechaun or something.
Top of the morning.
Mm-hmm. So, aSh,
Yeah.
when did you come to New York?
June 2007.
So, like long, but not that long.
Yeah, 6 years. It's going to be the birthday of that in a couple of months, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that'll make it exactly 6 years. So.
Wow, you've done a lot here in 6 years.
Yeah, I've been pretty busy, I think.
Yeah, you have like played with so many people.
Yeah.
Weren't you here the first day we were doing this show
I
here?
feel like
And
yeah.
it was. Do you remember that?
What was I doing?
You were like Dava was a.
Ah,
Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Watch, right? Something?
Yeah, and then we
Yeah.
like snagged you
Was that
in.
the first show?
I'm pretty sure if it was
we
the
talked about the she-wolves or something.
Yeah. Because we moved here on Joey Ramon's birthday
Oh, perfect.
in it's gonna be 3 years this May
Okay.
that we'll be at Otto's.
53rd
And I remember it was like one of those days that was like, oh my gosh, but you were like the hero of the day because you were
It's a
there.
big compliment.
Yeah, it's true. And I just remember that. And now you play with Kelly as well. Kelly King, we
Kelly.
love you. So,
I know it's been a little bit like diverse. Basically,
yeah.
Being in Austin, Texas for so long, you get it a little bit into hard rock, a little bit into country, a little bit into. You end up playing a lot of different styles of music.
Which you can do.
Yeah. So when I came here, I was friends with the original Psycho Slut drummer in Austin.
I love the Psycho Sluts from the album.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy named Brian. This guy named Brian Smith. He was he toured with
I
Psycho
knew
Sluts.
Brian.
He's a really
Okay.
good guy, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And we were all mutual friends. He introduced me to some of the sluts here in New York. And then I became good friends with Brian, the sound man. And then he got me the gig with the sluts. And then we started doing some rehearsals and then a few reunion gigs. And
Right.
that led to the She-Wolves.
Nice, right?
And then while that was going on, I was coming here to Otto, sometimes playing the open mics, doing acoustic bluegrassy stuff.
Yeah.
And then playing around town, trying to get my own little rock project going that turned into aSh, and the Girls. And then I met Kelly King from playing at National Underground.
Right.
And
so what are you doing now? Like, when's your next gig?
Well, I'm actually playing here for this guy's Evan. Evan's Copycat Night on Wednesday. I'm playing here doing a Lee Hazelwood night. So
Ooh. Wednesday tonight?
a week from today.
Oh.
It's the 10th.
There you go.
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
it's like I'm gonna do a few Lee Hazelwood songs and do some of my own stuff.
Cool.
I'll probably have a small band with me. It's not any particular band. It's just different people.
I totally can relate to that. I love, I don't know what it is about lefties though. It always freaks me out. And why is left guitar playing like so cool?
I think it just comes from the magical.
It's like looking at a mirror, right?
Yeah, there's that too. And you are like the mirror of right-handed players.
I know. What do
Do
you
you have to string it backwards?
Yeah, he's upside down.
It's also.
Is it like playing a record backwards?
Well, that would be you.
Yeah.
You're exactly. Is it true all that devil messages in the backwards?
I can't understand a word of it.
So it's rubbish, huh? So, yeah, you know how it is, though. People are always impressed with lefties, right? But I do know one person that literally plays
upside down.
Yeah,
there's a
Kevin Davis, his name is.
Oh,
He plays totally upside down.
Is he a blues guy?
Yeah,
he's from here.
Yeah.
So wait, if you
He plays literally.
There's some really famous.
If you
upside
play
down
upside down and then you go to Australia, does that mean you're playing right side up?
It could be.
Yes.
It could be. And then my bass player, Donald, he's a lefty, and he can play this way, that way, and upside down.
That's
He
really
can
cool.
play it all the
That's
way.
very Ernie Isley of him, because Ernie Isley does that too. He plays this way. And
Yeah, he can do that. It's just crazy, right?
Yeah,
You have you have like what is that like in golf? What's that called?
A handicap.
A handicap when you start, right? Like,
Yeah.
You know, they once interviewed Sammy Davis Jr. on a golf course.
and what
And they said, "What's your handicap?" And he said, "I'm a black, one-eyed Jew."
that's a pretty big handicap. Yeah, Sammy Davis.
He played
Jr.
the devil.
Yes, he did.
Poor devil.
And he also sing the Candyman? So I wonder if that has anything to do with one another. Is the devil the Candyman?
You're supposed to say it in the mirror like
I
3
steal
times.
candy from babies.
Right? Yeah, candy.
Well,
Well, speaking of the Candyman, devilish. It's National Chocolate Mousse Day, and we have some chocolate mousse. and we have some little bunnies to dip into the mousse.
Bunny into the mousse.
Yeah, but you need to share a skeleton from your closet with us. So.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, do you have a good skeleton for us, Ash?
What is that? What's the definition of a
Skeleton? Oh, some crazy story.
We know you got.
Okay, I got a good crazy story.
Yeah.
It's hopefully it's not too long-winded, but in Austin, I used to have this band called the Self-Righteous Brothers, and
Boy, weren't they self-righteous?
yeah, I'm sure there's been a few Self-Righteous Brothers, but the other guy that played with me was like, so many of these guys that book clubs don't know who's playing at their own club.
I can understand.
Right. So he was like, why don't we just show up for a gig and just say we're there and just see what happens.
Ah.
So we started doing that around Austin, and it was surprising how far you could take it. To get to pretty big places. Before you got challenged, just show up. The other band comes, and they're like, who are you? And we're like the Self-Righteous Brothers, and they're like, well, we're the fake Johnson Trio or whatever, and they say, we're playing at 10 o'clock. When you guys, we're playing at 10 too. And I said, well, I'll tell you what, let's just split this set. It's not a big deal for us. And so we just split it. And
my God, they're
all
so
cool
dumb
about
in
it.
Texas.
They call that.
You can do that.
That's finagling.
But that was like a kind
That's
of
something you would do, Little Horn.
You better believe it.
I love
it's
it.
not so
That and writing
much
parking
skill.
tickets.
So yeah, that's pretty funny. So like, how did anyone ever like chase you?
Well, there's lots of people that challenged it, and then we just walk away with our heads hung. But it was never like you're never gonna get arrested for something like that. So it's just
Right.
basically the club owner say, "You guys are gotta be kidding! You're not booked. That was the worst it ever got." And then they say, "Well, we just act confused."
So did you ever do it anywhere else?
Oh yeah, a lot of different places. No, just in Texas. Sorry, I didn't do it.
You didn't go on like a national
They wouldn't
tour.
tolerate that in New York.
Madison Square Garden.
What band are you? Britney Spears. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you have to go to the back
Hit me,
row
baby,
and
one more time.
thing, and then see if you go to the state.
Yeah, right? Oh, that's hilarious.
Sure.
So please, take a buddy.
Okay, great.
Dip it in some chocolate mousse.
That was a great
Oh, you
skeleton.
can take two. Yeah, that was really
Yeah,
good.
take
Yeah.
two for that skeleton.
You
Okay,
can
thank
take two.
Excellent.
But one is not.
One for
is-
you and one for
yeah.
those fucking self-righteous brothers.
Yeah,
okay.
one for the one that's really
Or
not on the bill.
Does this actually come together?
No.
That's a good combination.
I figured it might be. I kind of like invent.
It's like
Funny
good
thing.
sugar overload.
Yeah, exactly. We like
For
to.
rockers.
It's the Candyman, right?
Yeah.
We'll
In-
take
in-
the sunrise.
Yeah, it's for Sammy Davis Jr.
Dip
So,
it in
so
chocolate
do you
mousse.
have a website? How do people find you?
You can find a network to. Oh, that's running through my mouth water. You can find a network.
That's your punishment. You see, we only like feed you,
It's
but
like
you know.
Sour Patch Kids.
Supper.
Sour Patch Kids and pudding. But no, you can find a network to all the country and rock and stuff. I just put it all under aSh-GraY-music.net.
And it's GRAY. Is GraY
Yeah.
always AY? No,
No,
right?
the color is usually spelled EY. But
Yeah,
there
so
are some people that spell the color AY lately, but
it's all because of you.
That's like
right?
Grey's
it's
Anatomy.
Yeah,
become
I mean-
a household word now. We can only hope.
There you go. Of course. Well, why wouldn't you? You're so adorable, and that was really. So is that Billy the Kid?
Yeah, it's just called Billy, but yeah, it's about Billy the Kid. It's
Yeah?
like a little loose reference to it. It's
Did you
original.
like him a lot?
I thought he's impressive. I always thought he was really impressive. His achievements.
Didn't he get shot in the back of the
And he
head?
got shot. I mean, I love the Emilio Estevez films.
Oh,
Young
I remember
Guns.
that.
It was okay, but I thought the reality is like a good, great story in itself. So
I'm a
Yeah.
young
So will you
gun.
come back one day and tell it to us?
yeah, maybe so. I just looked up a few facts about it.
Yeah.
I did go visit his grave. It is in Fort Sumner, New Mexico, so you can go visit his.
Yeah, and
his last-
I want to go visit Boss Tweed's grave in Brooklyn.
Who the boss?
Yeah, he
It's
sounds
his
very
birthday
righteous.
today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what did he do? What was his accomplishment?
He grafted New York City for millions.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Is it like back in the
Yeah.
1864 that
Gangs of New York.
yeah, like the what's that, copper kind of times, Seen
The
that show?
coppers.
Copper.
I didn't write the date because it's his birthday, so I didn't want anyone to really like have to figure out how old he is.
You get
But he is the last birthday I have, and it goes underneath the guy who was Ashley in Gone with the Wind.
yeah.
So he had to be pretty old on this day.
Yeah, definitely.
He hustled New York.
No, I'd like to look him up.
That's
Actually,
way
no.
out.
Boss Tweed.
It is a
He's
great
not the
name.
greatest name,
Somebody
right?
should name a band that.
Boss Tweed.
Yeah.
Let's start.
There's a
there.
bar by that name there.
Oh, there you go. So any last
Tweed
shout outs?
ties.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
think there's a bar by that name.
A bar?
Right.
Boss
bar.
Tweed?
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh, well, let's Google it.
And the Whiskey Wood.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah, it's a good place.
You're taking me around town, Little Horn.
Yeah.
All right. So, ashgray.com.
Yes. Oh, ashgraymusic.net.
ashgraymusic.net. And of course, you're on Facebook and all the other
Yeah, you
places.
can find it, and just they're just fan sites. So if I see you a lot, then you can become my friend as well as just a fan.
Yay! It's worth it.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
We all
Thank
need
you.
fans.
We will be back
All
to
right.
share our mousse on this day.
Right.
All right.
All the good girls came out to the park, 'cause they've been on my mind.